G'day fellas, and welcome to a casted game. Spawning in on the north side of the map, playing in the color orange as the Mongols. We've got Beastie Cutie. We're just gonna wait for his town center to place, and then we'll zoom back out. It's got a nice little opening. Take a look at this right here. There we go, Beastie. Getting a good little spawn right here. Of course, the map is Hideout, and hiding out over on the other side of the map, also playing the Mongols in the color blue. It is gonna be Recon. Ladies and gentlemen, Hideout is the name of the game today. We got ourselves quite the matchup for us. A Mongol mirror. And I'm curious as to why players both went for the Mongols, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it's because of the cut through. The potential to cut through. For anybody who doesn't know, Mongols have got access to a unique technology, which is called improved forestry down here. Allows villagers to fell a tree in a single chop. Makes it very easy to cut through and potentially attack your ally through the center. Not a lot of people expect to be attacked through the center, and with the Mongols, you can do it very, very quickly. The Mongol mirror. I wonder how it's going to go down. When it comes to trade on this map, the trading posts are in pretty decent positions. So we could be potentially looking at some trade. And if there's anything you should know about this game, it's that Recon loves to trade. This guy, his middle name is actually, well, I don't know what it is, but he likes to trade. Let's just put it that way. He infamously, when he played up against the Mister in Red Bull Wololo, the game that he actually beat the Mister, he was trading. He was playing the Mongols and he was trading. And I think Mister was playing the English. And when Recon started, or when he started out in the game, like 20 minutes through, he wasn't trading. And then all of a sudden he added in trade. And Mister was constantly checking for trade. Might not have been 20 minutes. It might have been like 15 minutes or something like that. But he didn't go for like an early trade. And I think that's the thing about trade, is that there's always a looming threat of a potential trade that could happen. And so you've always just got to be on your toes about that trade. But in saying that, we do see the early barracks coming out. It looks like he's just going to be playing defensive on the opening. We see a second spearman going to be queued up here. No, interestingly, deciding not to go for the double production on the spearman. Over on the other side of the map, though, Beastie going to be going for just only just a standard opening. And I kind of like this from Beastie. The main thing that I'm concerned about as the silver tree does go down is if an outpost were to come in on this gold vein, like where do you go from there? That's a really difficult spot. And sure, the outpost, or sure, the town center does protect the gold vein, but if an outpost goes down right here, you're in a bit of trouble. You're in a bit of trouble. Now, obviously, you can move out to other places, but when it comes to this map, gold veins are a particularly difficult thing to come by. Of course, you've got some behind your base, but they're all around the extremities of the map, which means that all of a sudden it becomes a little bit harder to get your hands on that gold. The Beastie going for the silver tree. Spearman going to be moving out now. You can see there's the classic bold spearman in there. I love the bold spearman, just the single one. There's a female, I should say a woman spearman. Let's listen to him. Wait, are all the male spearmen bald? He's bald, right? Like he's not wearing a hat or something, is he? Or maybe is that the hairstyle? As was the style at the time. No, it changed. Oh, we got it. We got it in time. We don't have to hear that pesky wolf sound today. Spearman going to be able to take that one out. Khan, look at a scout around. Let's take a look at Beastie's perspective. See whether he spots it coming in. He's not really suspecting anything at this point in time. Actually, I take that back. I think he probably would have seen the barracks coming up. So he's kind of just waiting for it. Now, outpost could go down here. But are there even villages? I don't even think there's even villages. So does Beastie just go like an archery range and that's it? I think he just goes archery range, makes 2 archers, and then laughs at Recon as he tries to achieve something with his spears. Now, Recon's still yet to drop down that age up. He's about to have enough resources for it. We can see he's a man on a mission, a lot of villagers here, and he's also going to be going for the silver tree. So it is a double trade opening here from both of these players, and the archery range is going to go down. Do we potentially see Mangadai coming out here for Beastie? I think we probably could. Mangadai would make a lot of sense when you think about it. Obviously, you probably just want to open up with 2 archers or something like that. But look at this double production coming out from the silver tree. Now, I wonder whether he's going to make a market and look to send that market down into this corner so we can try and maximize that trade distance or trade income. But we do see Recon just looking to hold the position for the moment. Might even be watching out for that silver tree to inevitably make its way to that top side. To be honest, I kind of like it in this position. Make 2, 4, 6, 8. To be honest, you could probably just even look. Is Beastie just going full trade right now? Oh my god, this is so greedy. Okay, so he hasn't spent his stone on anything else. Oh, except for the Mangudai. The Mangudai just coming out right now. I thought he was going to go for like a max trade opening. And look at this. The spear's actually going to be able to catch some of these traders off guard. Mangudai timing definitely can't come soon enough. He's got to be careful with them though. And we hear on the other side of the map, the traders, or the silver tree coming through. Beastie losing the first of the traders. Second one's going to come down as well. Obviously, those more traders out towards the right side of the screen, and the Khan is going to spot those out and just defends this position. Now, the other option is that he looks to trade down towards this angle. We've seen Beastie before look to go for a multi-pronged trade angle approach. Something a bit rarer, something a bit more unique. I actually did a coaching session on Patreon the other day where someone went for that. And I was very surprised to see it. I didn't expect it because we were at like the gold level and they were trading to the trading post on the guy that I was coaching, his side of the map. And I was just like, okay, well, yeah, that he's got us beat, doesn't he? It was not something that we expected. And look at the trade numbers. Now he's up to 5 traders. Spearman actually coming out and so big brain from, oh my lord, the one shot from the top rope right there. Spearman, oh lord, watch out for that. What do they call that one? The Randy Orton, the RKO. Oh god. A lot of damage, and look at Beast, he's having to head back to the pavilion. At the same time, over towards the east side, we do see an outpost coming out. He wants to try and get that position in, and look, the silver tree going to be moving out over on that angle. Next round of Mangudai going to be coming through. I think this might have just been one to join the battle. Khan also going to be coming out as well. But behind this, I mean, where's Recon going? Is Recon even looking to do any trade? Let's ride on board with him for a little bit as he continues being aggressive towards this north side of the map. Khan going to be able to chase down one of those Mangudai, and a single Mangudai with the Khan going to be able to defend this, and the traders keep making their way to the north side of the map. You got to be so careful with these spears. Hardened Spearmen now coming through as well. And can you imagine, right, like, I mentioned the concept or the prospect of going into archers, and I feel like you would have got such a great return on investment with just 2 archers out here. It's so much easier to micro against, a lot less forgiving with the archers. And look at the Khan. Khan might actually be able to pick up a trader here. Silver Tree going to get placed down right in the corner. Beautiful little spot. He's going to be looking at a lot of gold. 169 coming through. And looking to try and take out the Khan before the trader goes down. He's going to need 2 more shots. One of them will get through. And he fires off, but he's out of range. And the Khan does go down. Single Spearman now looking to try and take down the trader Beastie. Now, Beastie's got a couple of options here for what he does with this gold. Now, one of the things you can look to do when you get a nice amount of gold coming through like this is just go up to the castle age. So that could be an option for him. But at the same time, look at this Spearman moving down on the corner. More Mangudai, double Mangudai coming out right now for Recon. Recon not even trading. He knows what he's doing. He's done this before, and he's going to move. He's going to move his silver tree down towards that south side. No, he's going to move it into range of the Uvu, I think. Actually, I don't think that's within the range of the Uvu. So, interesting decision. I think he's just kind of picked it up, and yeah, not sure. He's yet to move a villager out towards that corner, but we do see a villager now moving to that corner. So, yeah, no real surprises there. And Beastie on the way through. Here they are, the traders. And look at Recon, just so on the ball when it comes to this. I feel like he's playing tower defense right now, and the traders are making their way through, and he's got to stop them before they come in time. And now they've picked up the aura from the outpost. Needs to try and pick these off. There's a lot of low health ones here. Number 1 goes down. Number 2 goes down. He looks for the 3rd one. He's going to be able to pick it off here. 4th one is going to get through. So he does take a little bit of damage there, but the 5th one gets taken out. And I tell you what, Recon having an absolute blast of a game. He's on his main squeeze, the Mongols, and I tell you what, he is causing absolute havoc over this side of the map. Still pumping out units non-stop. We hear them being produced constantly. He's got more in queue. Another double set of production coming in as all of the Mangudai do eventually go down. Now Beastie, he's going to get on the aggressive as the traders begin to make their way out across the map. Market about to be dropped down here as well. We can see, looks like he's got the silver tree all prepared, all ready to go. Let's see if this trader gets fixed up. He needs to send it down to the opposite corner. There we go, 169 gold coming through. And now we kind of enter this little lull state, this lull position. So Beastie's trade has been denied, but at the same time, he's going to keep going for it. And we now see more traders beginning to come out. So I'm liking Beastie's position more and more. We're going to change it over to income so you guys can get a better idea of where these guys are up to. And look at this. Beastie trying to chase down any kind of traders. See what he can spot. Oh, he just spots it. He spots it with the skin of his teeth, but he fell back from it. Very, very fortunate there for Recon. Does Beastie know, though? I think he might know. I think he might know the trader on the edge of the line of sight. Oh, he spots it. He knows. That trader going to be going down. An unfortunate loss there for Recon, but I tell you what, he's taken out plenty of his enemy side. And now we see more outposts coming up. So I feel like in this matchup, the winner is going to be he who gets to Castle Age first and gets knights in his enemy's trade line faster. Now, obviously, the Mangudai are doing a great job here, but Mangudai can kill Mangudai. Mangudai can't kill knights, or at least not feudal age Mangudai can't kill knights. It's very difficult. Outpost does get up just in time, but we can see that there's no emplacement on it just yet, and Villager will be going down as well. Mangudai looking to chase him. Once you get that Mangudai mass, then you can kiss your own mass goodbye, because the Mangudai will eat you alive. And now he comes through. He's got that Yam network, that little bit of extra movement speed, attack speed going down for Beastie. Focusing down the Khan. There it goes. Now looking to focus down the melee units on the front line. The early horsemen. No, they're just normal horsemen. And it's going to be Mangudai on Mangudai here. And Recon says, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go toe-to-toe. And they begin focusing each other's units down on the front line. Beastie, it's actually 3-on-3 right now. Very nice trades there coming through. And it looks like the Silver Tree did not quite make it down to the bottom unscathed. A single horseman has decided to ruin his day. 2 Mangudai remaining for Recon up against the 1 against Beastie. And it looks like Recon always got the blacksmith upgrades. I never even realized he's got the blacksmith upgrades on top of it. Oh, that's pretty big actually when you think about it. Now, in addition to that, there's other upgrades that you can look for, like Sihabo limbs that I always call Shihabo limbs. And now Recon's got himself a nice little mass here. But the Kurultai is coming through. Beastie is looking for that Castle Age. Really nice timing here. So Beastie's got so much going for him, right? Like, he's got 10 traders, and he's making more, which is always a good thing, right? Like, we always want to be making traders. This is a great win condition. And he's going Castle Age. My main fear is what happens when those Mangudai make their way into your trade line, because you can't really defend against them. There's no easy way to defend against them. The best way for you to deal with Mangudai is with your own Mangudai. Unfortunately, that's the truth. Now, on the aggressive, that's different. If you're on the aggressive and you've got knights, then all of a sudden you're definitely in prime position. But at this point in the game, with Beastie up 8 economic population, a lot of that is traders, 12 of them. So it means that there is a window here for Recon to do really a lot of damage. And we could potentially see him run along the entire trade line, killing every single trader. And that's a lot of traders. And there's not really many places that they can go. So Beastie now aging up. Where does he go from here? Kurultai actually moving towards that trade line. And we do see archery ranges. So double range is going to come down. And he's going into veteran Mangudai. It is a Mangudai matchup right now as the Khan rises from the dead. Like a zombie. From the... I love that we were just talking about the tower defense game, and now we're talking about zombies. It looks like that the traders trying to make it to the outpost, not going to be successful. He's going to continue running along this trade line. Let's see exactly how many he can pick up. A couple more traders up towards this north side. He's going to continue running it down, and look at this. Huge damage coming through here. And just basically uncontested with this Mangudai. Now the trader's going to have to head back towards the outpost. One does go down, and he pauses out that trade network. Lancers coming in. And we do see a Mangudai on the backside here. And this is the difficult thing that you can deal with, that you've got to deal with in this situation. It's Mangudai. Perpetually just kiting, non-stop, firing out the arrows. They will eventually take you down. But now we do see the Kurultai coming up. Trade going through. But we could potentially just see the Mangudai ignore all of the units here and begin just going after the traders. But he's doing a great job just doing this himself. He's going up to Castle Age himself behind this. I suspect we'll probably see the step out coming through for him. Although the trader numbers are increasing. He's up to 4 traders at the moment. But still, step out seems kind of strong in this position. Obviously, Kurultai is nice. But in this kind of game, I feel like it's such a scramble. Are you ever really going to get an option to throw down the Kurultai and get value out of it? Because you're just moving around everywhere. Your enemy's moving around everywhere. Recon down about 300 score at the moment. And it is going to be the step out. So we've got ourselves a little bit of a landmark matchup right here. Step out going up against the Kurultai. The new chick up against the wife. Jeez, I probably shouldn't say that one too loudly. But the new kid on the block, I guess that's probably the best way to say it. Going up against the old timer. Up towards the north side. Another market going to get thrown down here for Beastie. An interesting decision to take the Silver Tree all the way to the corner. Obviously, the Silver Tree makes the extra discounted traders. So you kind of want that over on the other side of the map. But it looks like the outpost here should be able to defend quite well against the Mangudai. No sprinkled emplacements. More Mangudai up to what was the north side. Uvu was going to be going down there. Does get cancelled. Sprinkled emplacement coming through up on that top side. So definitely like that. The Mangudai making it out. I would say unscathed, but there were quite a lot of losses in there. Towards the north of the map, it looks like he's just camping up for the moment. And where does he go on the unit composition? I think that's the big question for me. Villager goes down. It did get inside the outpost. Died here and then transported over here. More traders coming up. And what are the veterancy upgrades that we see? Gosh, look at the traders now starting to come up. Up to 11 traders. Oh, Lord. He's up to 11. He's making it. He's putting out some traders, that's for sure. And this is what's so scary when you're playing up against Recon. Is he starts off and he doesn't make any traders. And then all of a sudden, you look, you blink, and there's 55 traders, and they're all trading, and you're like, excuse me, sir, how is that even possible? Traders coming back for Beastie. Nice little drop off right there. 5 traders coming through. But his economy does somewhat stall out. At least the trade economy does stall out. Archers along here. And I tell you what, I wouldn't be too surprised if we start seeing outposts dropped every couple of 100 units, just with sprinkled emplacements to try and deal with this. It's so damn difficult to deal with. And we do see it's going to be +2 ranged armor is the choice that he's going into. So yet to get the veterancy on the Mangudai. Yet to pick up the Siha bow limbs. So might not even be going into Mangudai. We do see it's going to be Lancers that he is opting for. 2 Lancers joining the fray on that east side of the map. Oh my Lord, look at the stables. Oh my God, 5 stables coming up. He's going all in on these Lancers. This is exactly what I was talking about when it comes to Lancers and the power that they've got. On the defensive, they're not the best, but on the aggressive side, that is where the real damage comes in. And that's why he's going for +2 ranged armor. It all makes sense now. On top of that, he's also looking for Military Academy. Now we see the veteran Mangudai coming in, and the Lancer's going to be able to clean up these archers that were just sitting by, ready to be taken out. Unfortunate for the Mangudai, or rather for the archers. They're just going to have a clean-up, unfortunately for them. And over on the other side of the map, Recon. He's just playing perfectly right now. Now, remember, Recon's best civ is his Mongols. This is his signature civilization. And he's absolutely smashing it right now. He's doing a great job, but on the defensive, we see that Yam network coming in, a little bit of extra movement speed. That'll help you catch up to your enemy. Should give you the defensive advantage. Even against those knights, you'd think so, but that extra armor that they've got just makes it so damn difficult. And now those knights looking to actually dive through on this trading line. Beastie at the moment sitting on 18 traders, but we might have a problem. And the horsemen aren't going to be enough at this point. Plenty of knights coming through, looking to really shift gears into that top gear. More and more units beginning to come through, but now traders going to become the target. As all of the military units for Beastie go the way of the Dodo. And slowly but steadily, it looks like this trade economy is going to be grinded down. The delayed attack on the trade has been absolutely perfect. And this really looks like the killing blow. As more Lancers come in, those 5 Lancers, we were talking about it before, from the 5 stables. He is just pumping non-stop Lancers out of these stables right now. Recon in an insane position here. Absolute mayhem as he continues pumping in. Look at the amount of Lancers that there are. Recon just going absolutely overboard. Huge trade coming in behind it, and Beastie tapping out. Recon is going to be your victor today. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go check out these 2 creators. I'm going to leave a link in the description to where you can catch Beastie, to where you can catch Recon. They stream live over on Twitch, both of them. Well, Recon not so much, but Beastie all the time. Go check him out. Go check out Recon. He might be live. You never know. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.